So I ordered a pizza from Domino's for the new year, and I think my driver was having a bad day. What's going on, everybody? DerpsClassic here. Are you tired of coming home to play some Call of Duty after a long, hard day at work or school just to be killed by little Timmy Two Nipples having his daily conniptions? Are you sick of being punished by a lousy matchmaking service because you had the audacity to be better at an online shooter than a literal newborn infant? Are you also of the belief that the children yearn for Quake 3 without realizing it even exists? If you answered yes to any of these questions, then hop inside my personal battle bus, because I've got just the game for you. Combat Master is a free-to-play slice-of-life sim that puts you in the shoes of an unnamed military conscript who has been unwittingly selected to participate in Amazon Prime's Beast games. You'll be forced to fight to the death for Jimmy Beast's amusement in various locations, such as Jeff Bezos' private getaway, the museum from Night at the Museum, the pyramids of Giza, and Iowa. Too much of a crustaceous cheapskate to shovel out the sand dollars for a new computer? Not to worry, friend. This game is also available on your talking rectangle.
What? Ugh! You've got to be a chocolate starfish drinking hot dog flavored water. You're telling me that DerpsClassic, the niche internet micro celebrity, is dedicating an entire video to shilling a mobile game? So much for a happy new year. YouTube has fallen. Billions must sponsor.
Look, man, this video isn't even sponsored. I just wanted to talk about this game because it's fun, which is a concept that your precious Call of Booty has completely lost sight of. This isn't one of those crummy mobile game ads where I slap myself over some fake gameplay and commentate on it. This is a genuine review of a game that I am actually playing and enjoying. But hey, if you'd really rather spend $70 every year for a game where the cheaters can get you banned, by all means, be my guest. Combat Master is divided into 3 leagues: Masters, Premier, and Hardcore. Masters League is all about the subtle yet powerful art of hauling ass. With the strong emphasis on limitless movement, you'll experience the everyday thrills of modern warfare while under the influence of some of the purest cocaine on this side of the equator. In Premier League, however, John Combat takes one of those gas station detox pills and manages to flush most of the booger sugar out of his system, which brings his sex drive back down to that of a normal human and also legally qualifies him for disability. The Hardcore League is only for the most epic gamers who drink gamer juice and game epically. Your health is reduced to 30%, regenerates slower, and headshot damage is tripled, meaning every weapon is effectively a one-hit kill now. There is absolutely no room for mistakes. The other 2 leagues may let you get away with some dilly-dallying and lollygagging, but here, you're only a frolic and oopsie and 147 grains away from being room temperature. Combat Master has 8 different game modes to choose from, 9 if you're playing Masters League, and for the most part it's your traditional multiplayer shooter stuff. But then there are 3 additional modes unique to this game. Fight Yard is what you get when your mom tells you we have Quake 3 at home. Combat Master is like Battle Royale on a much smaller scale and without the fancy drop-in. 6 to 10 random people are pitted against each other in one of the regular multiplayer maps, and instead of a gulag, you have 3 lives to prove that you are in fact the Combat Master. In Demon Slayer, Logan Paul takes a small child backstage and possesses them with the dark power of electrolytes and drippy cheese before unleashing them onto a group of healthcare CEOs, who must scour the map for weapons, ammo, armor, and of course money in order to survive. Those who succumb to the overwhelming power of the unsupervised iPad kid are forced to watch as the child presses random buttons and liquidates all of their assets, which radicalizes them and turns them into an iPad kid too. Somehow. The cycle continues until either the timer runs out or all of the CEOs are defeated. If there are any CEOs left when the timer reaches 0, their team wins and they get to continue on to their greasy little shareholder meetings, while any leftover children are promptly incinerated in an industrial furnace. Of course, I couldn't make a video on Combat Master without mentioning Combat Zone. In Combat Zone, Taylor Swift drops 40 Beast Games contestants at Epstein's Island on one of her many late-night trips to the toilet, where they're forced to compete in the real-life Minecraft Hunger Games. The game mode itself is fine and plays a lot like Warzone 2019, but this is also where we start getting into low-performance territory, and a lot of people in the community are upset because Jeffrey didn't optimize his Halloween decorations. I can understand performance issues on a mobile device, because that's a mobile device, but when it starts sputtering out on a mid to high-end PC with a 3060, I think that's a pretty clear indication of room for improvement. You can change the player count if you're in a private lobby with a maximum of 64 and a minimum of 10, but I feel like anything under 40 would be kind of underwhelming, and anything above it would probably put the game in a coma. Overall, I think Combat Master is a massive breath of fresh air from all the headaches that come with playing the other game. Is it perfect? Of course not, but I'm sure with enough time and support, this game could become something truly epic. You are able to play this game offline with bots, which is something that modern Call of Duty games don't offer, so there is that. And if you want to try this game out for yourself, it's free to play on Google Play, Steam, and the App Store, and the best part is, it doesn't cost you a hard drive, a liver, and a kidney to install. Before I go though, I do have one more thing to ask of you guys. Look, I hate begging for handouts just as much as you probably hate being begged for handouts, but the other night I was out walking in Tomato Town when all of a sudden I was jumped by 3 blind mice. 2 blind mice. I was beaten senseless for about 3 hours by these mouse mafiosos before they took my lucky penny and ran away, and all of my possessions have since been slowly repossessed by whatever shadow organization they might have come from. Needless to say, I am now homeless and I need your help. You know what that means? Shameless plug time. Ko-fi is a platform sort of like Patreon where you can donate small or large amounts of money to your favorite creators. Unlike Patreon, you have the choice to make either monthly donations or individual ones, and I feel like that's more appropriate for this channel given my inconsistency when it comes to uploading content. Making these videos takes a lot of time and energy that can only be replenished by the sweet papery scent of freshly crinkled American dollars. And with the job market on the brink of total collapse, which is only being fueled by this
splendid individual,
I would like to be able to make a living doing the things I love rather than selling my soul to Jeff Bezos or any number of other corporate entities and slaving away the rest of my life. I know I'm not the best at uploading regularly, but I also don't want to post low quality slop that ChatGPT could do in a fraction of the time. I want to make high quality content worth watching and investing in, and I hope this video reflects that. I'll also probably post more exclusive content later, like behind the scenes footage and sneak peeks at upcoming videos, so if you're interested in any of that or just supporting the channel in general, the link to the Ko-fi page will be in the description down below. With that all being said, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed watching it as much as I enjoyed making it, and if you did, be sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more bangers. I hope you all have a great rest of your day, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace out.